What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. Das. We get it in. But before we get it in, let's get this intro in for reals. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all, ding. So that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that I stay kicking. And I appreciate the support. I'm very humbled by it. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. Another Super Gunner. This is a new Super Gunner episode where I tell my life experiences and stories with a twist, right? You already know we got to twist it up. Twist and shout, eh? Right? This story I wasn't going to tell because it makes me look kind of like a poop butt. But at the end of the day, pretty much every story I tell makes me look like a poop butt because, see, I ain't afraid to tell the poop butt stories where I take the L's. Everyone always wants to tell the stories about when they take the W's. A bunch of fucking superheroes. I am Batman. Well, I am not, right? Who I am is a regular motherfucker. And sometimes you just come up short in the game. So here it goes, right? So if you guys recall, I think it was already almost 2 years ago, I went to California because I was fighting for my child, for my daughter, so I can get full custody again of my daughter, who I already had full custody of. But upon a visitation, her mother decided she wasn't going to bring her back, right? So kidnapping, whatever you want to call it, she just never brought her back after visitation. So I had to go fight for her. And so I had to pull up to the state of California because I had won my case and I needed to go pick my daughter up. And we had to fly on back over here to Washington. So I already knew that I was going to go a few days ahead so I could go wiggle through Sanho, through Hayward, Oakland, all these different places. I was going to go trip out on the Bay Area and the Valley. I actually had a pad to stay in Modesto, so that's where I was going to be staying, but I was going to wiggle through the Bay for a few days and chill with the homeboy from San Jose. And indeed, that's what I did. But the story I never told you guys is it almost didn't get there. I almost didn't make it, right? They almost got me. Brothers in Oakland, respect. Okay, a lot of respect because I probably was, I won't say the word scared because scared is not a good word to use, but I was frightened. I was upset. I had the bubble guts and I was frightened. Oakland is a different animal. Shout out to everybody from Oakland, even John Diesel again, right? Because, hey, to live and die in Oakland is like living and dying in LA, man. And more people die than live there. I'm going to tell you guys. So what had happened was I flew into the I flew into the Oakland International, the airport. And prior to me getting there, I had already lined up a fucking, I like to call them getaway cars, right? I had already lined up a rental, right? I thought I was going to get a nice ass truck, Chevy, bam. I was going to fuck mob, go pick up the homeboy from Sanho, clown, just, you know what I'm saying? Do my thing, pull up to the Valley, stun on motherfuckers, maybe bone a couple chicks while I'm down there. Like I had a game plan, but that shit got fucked up immediately. So as I walk through the airport, it's cool. I'm in Oakland. I'm looking around. I got all my luggage, my gear. If you come out, there's shuttles that you could take, right? And you take the shuttles and they got like Enterprise and all these different car rental places, Hertz, Enterprise, and whatever other ghetto ones they got, the Temu version of Enterprise. But I went through Enterprise because I'm trying to be too legit to quit like MC Hammer since I'm in Oakland. And as I pull up off the shuttle, right, I go to this brother, man. He's a black man. He's an older OG. And you could just tell by the look on his face, I ain't got shit coming, right? So I thought I was going to pull a smooth one, a smart one, because I'm a cheap motherfucker, right? I thought I was going to just fly in, one-way ticket, and drive this Enterprise car all the way back to Washington and leave the motherfucker at the Enterprise there. And I figured, hey, I read the fucking fine print. It doesn't matter as long as you return it. I was just going to return it wherever. They're smart. They ain't trying to lose their shit, right? So as I pull up, I explained to the guy, I'm like, yeah, I got a rental reserved, all this and that. So he's good. I could tell. And then he goes, When he hit me with the basically that's a right? So I was like, where's a homie? Right? So he was like, hey, where's your tickets to go back? I said, what do you mean? He said, when you rent a vehicle from an airport, you need to have a return ticket to where you're going. I said, why? I'm a grown adult. Maybe I don't want to return where I'm going. Maybe I just need this car just to function for a little bit. I'm gonna drop it back off over here. He said, yeah, no can do. You need to have a return ticket or I can't rent you this vehicle. I said, man, I already paid on this vehicle some bread, right? He's like, I don't care about none of that. We're going to go ahead and put that back on your card. You cannot get a vehicle. He says, do you have a credit card? And I ain't going to lie to you guys. I'm a ghetto ass Mexican, right? I don't do credit cards. I don't do credit. You know what I'm saying? Because I read that shit's bad on Reddit. So I'm like, no, I got what do you call it? My debit card. He said that ain't going to work. You need to have a credit card or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. They got too many rules here. So I thought I was smart. Right? I thought I was smart. I was like, you know what? Let me go in and give me an Uber. And I looked up the Enterprise, and the only Enterprise that popped up was downtown Oakland, right? So I figured, and I haven't been to Oakland for years, so I don't know how Oakland is, but I was quick to find out, right? So I'm like, hey, I'll just give me an Uber. I'll go downtown Oakland. I know they'll rent me one like it ain't nothing. That's ghetto as fuck, man. They're going to rent me one, and I'm going to be good. Well, just how ghetto, I didn't understand. I was about to find out, right? So anyways, some dude comes and picks me up, some Arab dude. Hey, where do you want to go, my friend? I said, yeah, I gave you the address, man. I need to go to the Enterprise in downtown. He asks me, this man looked me in the depths of my souls and asked me, are you sure you want to go there? And I said, yeah. Oh, yeah, I want to go there. He said, but I cannot take you all the way there. I said, well, why the fuck can't you take me all the way there, bro? I'm paying for the Uber ride. He said, I don't go that deep into that area. I said, what the hell you mean you don't go that deep into that area? Is there like rules against Uber drivers over there? He says, no, my friend, you will see if you go, but I promise you, you don't want to go. Go get on plane, go back where you're from. I said, no, my brother, I need to go. Come on, bro. Yeah, bro, let's go, bro. He's like, are you sure, bro? I said, I'm very sure. You give me a tip, bro? I said, yeah, here's the tip. Hurry up and take me for a sock in your head. Let's go, right? So he's like, but I'm going to drop you 2 blocks away because I don't pass a certain area. You'll see. So I'm like, whatever. So we're driving on the freeway, right? Past the Oakland Coliseum. All this shit that I remember when as a kid going to the Oakland A's games. It looks like the Coliseum's falling apart. I'm like, damn, I can't believe the Raiders ever played there. We bend the corner. We get off the overpass, right? And I shit you not. You think you seen a war zone? You ain't seen shit till you seen downtown Oakland. This motherfucker looked like we traveled into a next dimension. You know, remember, have you ever seen Back to the Future Part 2? Do you remember when Biff Tannen went and stole with the Allstate Almanac? What was it? The Allsport Almanac? The Allstate. I should have rented from Allstate, right? But the Allsport Almanac, or whatever the fuck it was. And remember when they came back, Marty McFly came back and the whole shit was all fucked up? That's exactly how it looked. Bikers and fucking dope fiends and crackheads and fucking garbage cans on fire. And man, that song came, I swear to God, I could swear to God, man, that song came on the radio. Remember the one they were playing when fucking Rocky went back to LA with Apollo Creed? Do-do-do-do. Take it back. Do-do-do-do. Take it back. Do-do-do-do. Take it back. I was like, oh, hell no. I thought I was in downtown Chicago. Man, you could hear guns going pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh, fuck that. That dude dropped me off on the corner. He's like, there you go. I said, oh, no, man, you can't leave me right here. He's like, no, brother. You walk 2 blocks that way, Enterprise, right? I'm like, damn. He's like, no, break me off. I shot him a little 50, a little nifty. Now, mind you, I was going to court for my child in a few days, so I had my luggage on me. And like a stupid ass, here I am thinking I'm all flying shit. I'm wearing a Gucci sweatsuit, right? It's like a tan Gucci sweatsuit that I paid a whole bunch of money for. Just a fucking sweatsuit that said, here, rob me. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid ass, right? I'm a non-active northerner, knowing damn well every North End in California wants to get me, right? Like, I had a big target on my head. I'm wearing targeting clothes, and I got $7,000 in cash in my pocket because I was going to have to go make some money orders to pay my lawyer his last fee, right? Because I paid him $25,000. So I had 7 racks on me, cash, because like a stupid ass man, I just can't have it in the bank account. Got to have it on me, right? Plus, my lawyer said he'll take it in money orders, cash, etc., etc. So anyways, I get off the car, man, and I got my luggage like a dumbass with me, and I got a Gucci bag. You don't believe me? I can show you, right? I got a Gucci bag. Here I am. It's a fake Gucci, but it's still Gucci, right? And so I got that on me. I got some other shit, and I'm just looking like a target practice. So I walked the 2 blocks, and I swear every brother that's coming, I want to say brother, right? Every brother that's coming by me is just looking at me up and down like I'm a fucking rib, homie. Like I'm a straight up baby back, right? Baby back, do, right? Like I'm a baby back rib, baby back ribs, right? That's how it sounds as I'm walking down the street. And I'm nervous than a motherfucker. I can feel the tension, man. You know what I'm saying? I get along with brothers, man. So, you know, of course, I'm trying to be tough. I'm like, oh, what's up? What's up, bro? I tucked my jewelry deep into the crevices of my soul, right? Ring. Spit those motherfuckers off, put them in my motherfucking shit. Made sure my wallet was in my front pocket, right? The money, I had that shit buried under my balls, and I'm just walking. Right? I get into the Enterprise. Let me explain to you. First of all, I look in the parking lot of this Enterprise, and there's like 2 Honda Accords, and both of them are on donuts, and one of them's primered on the side. This is Enterprise? This got to be the workers' cars, and the cars are in the back somewhere, right? Now, anyone who's ever been there that knows exactly what I'm talking about, catty corner to this Enterprise, maybe like 2 blocks down, is a hospital, okay? Which was going to come in very good handing for a while. So as I walk in this motherfucker, hey, I swear to you, I walked in and I heard that song, Conscious Daughters. There was chicks in that motherfucker twerking. There was dudes smoking blunts in that motherfucker. I was like, no way. You only see this shit on the movies. This was Oakland, deep, whatever deep side, east side, west side, forget what it was, downtown. Oakland, right? I walked in there and that chick, I was like, hey, excuse me. She's like, motherfucker, wait, right? Chilling with dudes, her boyfriend shit, they're recording shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So a brother looks at me, he's like, where you from, homie? I said, I'm from the Valley, bro. He's like, that's right. I'm thinking, man, I'm trying to get a vehicle and I'm getting hit up by the fucking chick who works there, old man, I think, or her side piece or whatever the fuck, right? Her sugar daddy. So finally she's like, yeah, what the fuck you want? No, I'm not exaggerating. No tapatio. What the fuck do you want? I wanted to say, bitch, just to reach back like a pimp and slap the house. But what I said was, because, you know, I don't want no issues, was I would like to rent a car, please. She was like, look, save all that bullshit save all that white shit for white people. She said, what do you want? I said, I need to rent a car. She said, you got credit cards? I wasn't sure if I wanted to say I did or didn't. I didn't, of course, but I was not sure if that was just a thing to, hey, he got credit cards, rob him, right? Charge it to the game. So I was like, nah, because I really didn't. I said, no. And she was like, oh, we ain't gonna be able to rent you a vehicle. I said, but, and I tried to explain the situation. I said, look, man, my daughter, man, I'm trying to do this. She was like, motherfucker, I don't care about none of that. That ain't my child. I was like, man, if you don't, right? So look, the guy's starting to look at me. These other big brothers walk in smoking a blunt, looking me up and down like this. Like I swear to God, I thought I was I don't know what brothers eat, man, but I thought I was a black-eyed pea. I'm going to tell you right now, man, shout out to the brothers, but I got the fuck up out of there quick. I was like, all right, cool. And she was like, you can wait here for your Uber if you want. Bitch, hell no, man. Do you understand? I got 7,000 in my pocket, and it's like these brothers got X-ray vision. They can see right through me, right? And I am not Batman. I'm not a hero. So I walk up out that motherfucker, right? And I swear to you, there's a group of brothers right there, man. They're like, hey, homie, where you from? Where you from? I said, hey, bro, how can I get a hold of an Uber? Now, meanwhile, I ain't even gonna lie. I done called a family member on the phone. I'm like, help, right? Yes, I'm in Oakland. And they're like, what do you want me to do for you? I said, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how to get a hold of the Uber. Now, I was new to the Uber game because I don't use Ubers. I got vehicles, right? But I'm like, fuck, man, let me call them right now. At the airport, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? There's normal people walking around. You can just do your thing. But here, I need to hurry up and do it on the double. So I'm speed walking with my fake Gucci bag, right? Speed walking with a whole bunch of money trying to dial the phone, right? Let me tell you something. These brothers was on me. They were after me. You can see a pack of them. They started getting deeper. There was like a pack of wolves, right? It was like Jumanji in that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie, man. So there's a hospital. I try to slide off to the hospital thinking I'll be safe here. I can get a hold of my Uber. So I call an Uber driver, right? I get a hold of him. It's probably the same motherfucker, right? Sounds like him. Yeah, brother, can I help you? I said, hey, I need an Uber. Oh, no, it was a taxi. It wasn't an Uber. Excuse me. It was a taxi. And I was like, can I get a taxi? And I asked the fucking security guard who won't let me in the place, but I'm able to stay like, they have like these sliding doors and then you can go in and then it's like bars on the shit. And then there's like this door. He won't let me in the hospital, right? Because of the COVID shit, but he'll definitely let me hang out right there. Thank God, right? These brothers out there smoking blunts, waiting on me like, come on, Mexican. I'm like, oh no, right? Security's a big old black dude. He's looking at me like, go ahead and take your medicine. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take that before you get this. I'm like, oh no, I'm surrounded, right? Like I said, I get along with brothers, but these brothers were different in Oakland. So this is what happens. I'm waiting. I call my taxi. He's like, I can't pick you up right there. I said, he's like, you have to go all the way to the backside of the hospital. So I'm thinking, cool. I tell the security guard, hey, look, here's the deal. Ooh, my kid, I'm trying to use my kid as an excuse like a motherfucker, man. I'm a single father. I'm trying to, the custody shit, man. I'm just trying to get there, man. I got to be there by a couple days, man. I got court. What the fuck that got to do with me, motherfucker, right? So I was like, hey, can I cut through the hospital and go out the back exit so that way I could be on the side where my taxi driver is going to come? He said, nah, man, I can't let you in. No can do. No siree. I said, but look, see, the way it's working right now is there's a bunch of brothers out there, man, look like they're going to hijack me, right? Not just rob me, but hijack me. I figure they're going to do something bad to me, something strange, right? So please let me cut through. He's like, nah, man, get the fuck up out of here before I call the police. I was like, please do. So I'm like, fuck it, man, I'm going to go. I'm going to just take the risk, right? Let me tell you guys something. I walk out of that motherfucker, right? A lot of the brothers had left. There's 3 dudes kicked back right there. They look like crackheads, man. So I'm not really stressing off of them. So one was like, hey, you got a cigarette? To which I did, right? So yeah, bam. So I smoke a cigarette with them. So I'm like, bro, it's crazy over here. And they're like, this ain't shit. Go like 3 blocks over, bro. That's really the war zone right there. I'm like, damn, what happened to Oakland? They said, what you talking about? This is the nice time of year. I was like, oh my goodness, right? So as I bend the corner, I'm thinking, okay, let me just speed walk because the dude's going to be here in like 15 minutes. So my whole plan was to take my ass back to the airport. And if I couldn't get a car, fly my ass back home, drive my own vehicle. Like, fuck that. I got to get there. But this ain't working out. That's how serious it was. A motherfucker was scared ain't the word for it. The word is petrified, right? Different. I could just feel the robbery happening. Like I could envision it, right? This is how it was going to look. Shut up. Right? And I didn't want to do that. So I bend the corner, right? And I'm thinking to myself, man, what if I call my tia? I wonder if she'll pick up, right? So I call my tia, super norteño's mom, right? And I'm like, hey, tia, hey, I'm in California, boo. I'm in Oakland. I need a ride, this, that. She's like, what the fuck you want me to do? I said, man, there's a gang of Africanos, man. I think they might rob me. Of course there is, stupid ass. You're in Oakland. God, fucking have an exo man. He lives in Oakland. He looks like Lionel. Yeah, he looks like my grandson. Go knock on his door. Maybe he'll let you in. Maybe maybe he'll rob you. I don't know. I don't got a vehicle, mijo. If I did, I would be at the casino right now. Not if I had a vehicle, I would pick you up. If I had a vehicle, I'd be at the casino right now. So I'm like, all right, yeah, well, if you never talk to me again, well, fuck, it's been that long anyways. I didn't miss you, bitch. I'm like, oh, shit. So now I know she ain't coming, but I've still got this my lifeline is this taxi driver, right? So as I'm walking, I see a gang of brothers gathering up, man. Different brothers. At least I thought they were, right? What had happened was a couple of the brothers that were waiting outside posted, waiting for me, went and talked to a couple other brothers that were outside waiting, posted for me. So as I bent that corner, oh, man, this street was Vaseline Alley. Why do I call it Vaseline Alley? Because brothers looked like Clubber Lang in that motherfucker, like they were Vaselined up, ready to fight. I was like, oh, no. I'm walking by, man. I'm getting hit up. Hey, where you from? Hey, homie. Oh, shit, man. That's a tight sweater. Oh, man, shit. What you got up, man? Can I get $5? Oh, no, you can't, right? I ain't pulling out my stack on you. I bend the corner, right? My taxi driver's right there. He's been waiting for a while because it took me a while because I was smoking a cigarette with those winos, right? As I bent this corner, this motherfucker pulls off. I'm like, hey, because he sees all these brothers gathered around me. They're behind me. I don't really see them. I see the ones on the side, but not the ones in behind. You can see it from the back, right? I'm like, oh, shit. And as I walk up, this motherfucker pulls off. I'm like, hey, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Right? And his brother's right there. He's like, hey, bro, what you trying to do? I said, nothing. Yeah, I don't get down like that, bro. See, the way I work is I'm not Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do a halftime show right here with a gang of brothers. That's not me, right? He's like, no. He's like, bro, where you trying to get to? You ain't from around here. I said, I'm from the valley, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I hit him with the child support. I'm just trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my kid back and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do too much. He was like, hey, bro, I'll give you a ride to the airport. He said, my whip's over here. He had a clean ass Mustang on gold ones, right? So he's like, but we got to bend a few spots. So I'm like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm going to get robbed here. This brother right here looks lucrative. He looks like he got money, right? Ain't no one fucking with him. So fuck it. So I jumped in the whip with him, right? Thinking, God, help me. Help me, God, right? We bent a couple corners. Let me tell you, this motherfucker jumped off the whip, left me there with a whole bunch of vultures, bunch of motherfuckers looking at me like I was a piece of dope, right? They wanted to smoke me. I'm right there. This motherfucker goes in the house, comes out with a big old bag of weed, throws it. He's like, we gotta go dip this off real quick, bro. I'll get you there. I'll get you there. I was like, bro, but you gotta stay. He's like, you got a plane? I said, no, but I'm trying to get me a flight. He's like, then you catch the red eye, homie. Catch the red eye. Me and him dipped through Oakland for about 2 hours. Okay. I end up at this house with this fat chick that I don't know, right? He leaves me there because he's going to come back, pick me up. I'm trying to dial my heart. I'm trying to dial a taxi from her house so I can get the fuck on. This dude got me hostage. He was not taking me where I need to go, right? We're getting further and further away from the airport. Finally, man, this guy picks me up. He's like, hey, bro, my bad, man. I got caught up with one of my baby mamas. Let's go, right? We bend the corner. He's like, hey, bro, you're going to have to get off the whip real quick. I'm going to be right back. I just have to go drop this thing. I'm like, drops me off right there, bro. Gang of fucking brothers right there. He dropped me off in the doo-doo-doo-doo. I thought I was in the doo-doo-doo-doo, but now I was in the take me back, right? Hey, look, these brothers are on me. They're like, hey, homie, hey, all loud and shit. I'm like, oh, shit. I just take off like, fuck this. I try to bend two corners, and I ain't even gonna lie. There was a taxi flying by. I said, help! Norte! Right? I went back to active in that motherfucker, right? I jumped in that motherfucker and I dipped, man. I swear to God, I could see brothers showing guns like that. Like, I was like, no, take me immediately to the airport. They took me to the airport. I had the saddest look on my face as the Spice Out chick was right there. She wasn't working at Hertz or Enterprise. It was like some low budget ass car thing. I was just in Oakland. And she was like, oh, mijo, come over here, right? And I explained the whole situation to her. Without a credit card, just a debit card, she slid me a nice little, what was it? Like I don't know. The homeboy remembers. I think it was a Malibu or something, right? And I was able to dip, man. So that's what happened. I almost got killed out there, man. They almost smacked my shit. You know, I never told no one that story, man. But Oakland is dangerous. Since then, motherfuckers are like, if you can go to Juarez or Oakland, which one you go to? Man, sign me up for the tacos de perro. Because over there, I was almost a taco de fucking crack cocaine. I'm telling you, motherfuckers was trying to smoke me. But that being said, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. This is the gun. Bang, bang.